Oh
Dream.
yeah.
What's up?
You're not gonna believe it. So as I was working on my animation project, the fucking panels and the like the all the panels and shit, they all just came off of each other, and I tried to reset it, but I didn't know how, and I tried to save it, but it wouldn't let me, so I could restart. That still let me, and Brandon, you are live right now.
Yes, we are.
So like I don't know what the hell was going on, but it just I also had to restart my computer, and because I had to update. But basically what happened was it wouldn't let me, like I said, it wouldn't let me save, and all the work that I did on it as of today was gone, and I had to redo it.
Yeah, animation's very, very, very like tedious.
Yeah.
I remember when I started, I didn't start with film. I started with animation. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Time consuming, painstakingly slow, but worth it in the end. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Time consuming, painstakingly slow.
On just go to
Just hoping the audio is all good tonight. You want to say something to give us a test?
Yo.
Yo.
Nice. All right, so welcome to the stream. If you're not here when we're live, you are currently here for the archive stream. Before Hank has had the chance to make his highlights out of it, so
no, we're not.
We're live.
I still need to do
that. Do we have anybody currently with us right now? No, it's just us for now. All right, that's cool.
I just started, but
all right. Well, you guys suck.
We can. I guess if you guys want to post, like, hey, we're we're live right now.
There's another part of you that likes cherries.
Oh my god. You guys want to post on IG that we're live right now?
What's up?
You guys want to put on IG that we're live?
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
So I'll post as well. Hang on, let me move Carter over here.
My name is Daniel with Dan the Karate Man.
Danger with Dan, Karate Man.
I made a character in Hoodie Jack, and that's where it was. I totally forgot about Dangerous Dan the Karate Man. I didn't know why Damn Me Dan the Drug Dealer Man came to mind as a name.
Or maybe we shouldn't touch about this topic.
Yo, maybe isn't that because we called him Doggy Dan? Yeah, why are you mentioning that on stream, man? We're gonna have to cut this out now.
Whoops. Sorry, man. Well, we're lucky not a lot of people come to do it, so it's...
But in the archive, people are gonna see.
Yeah, but who's to say that he will...
Somebody goes and DMs him? See, now that I said that, I'm just making it worse.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, bros, we're live.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, bros, I'm typing out loud. I'm just typing out loud.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, bros, we're live. Join now. These people are a lot less annoying than me.
Wah, wah.
Than me.
You're making fun of yourself.
I promise. I'll be quiet the whole stream.
Oh yeah, so Brandon. I just kind of thought of something. So the fact that AMC is going to be having a Spider-Man marathon with all 7 films, do you think that's to market the fact that this whole Spider-Man 3 fiasco?
It could, honestly.
Because this isn't I don't know if right now this month is an appropriate place to be for Spider-Man marathon, stuff like that. It's normally Spider-Man films are marketed around the summer area,
Yeah, usually or in the May kind of time frame.
Right.
Spring,
yeah,
kind of.
It's between summer to after spring or such.
Yeah. And we have 5 people watching right now, so.
What's up, 5 people?
What's up to the 5 people that are watching us right now? They're probably like, this stream is boring and we don't want to be on here anymore. But That's okay. Right now?
Or it's just YouTube lying.
Right now it says that there's 2 on mine.
Yeah, YouTube straight up lies sometimes, alright? It says it's 4 on mine.
Does it say 4 on yours?
Yeah.
It says 4 on mine. I'm currently viewing it on my phone. So
And I'm viewing it on my computer, so that's 2 right there. We got like 2 viewers
I'm
actually.
viewing it on mine as well.
That's cool. Okay, so we have like 1 viewer actually.
I don't think we have anyone in here.
4 people.
I mean, we had 6 earlier.
So anyhow,
Yeah, so we'll
Okay,
talk
yeah,
about Spider-Verse
I
until
don't know what it
more
is.
people
Picard
join.
just doesn't like to pay attention. He cannot find, like, he didn't notice the Spider-Man marathon thing when I mentioned it on Instagram or on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you had said something, but I didn't have time to read it. I was at work.
I
I didn't read what you had said.
But yeah, so I just hope I can go because in up where I am at, I'm not going to be specific. It's all the theaters in my area are closed. My state, that is.
Hank lives
close,
in Toronto, Canada.
Ooh, wow. So yeah, basically what happened was it was open in like early to mid-November, but it closed around Thanksgiving. So I don't think. What worries me is that I don't think it'll change in just like a month because the movies because the marathon doesn't start until the 22nd. So that does get me a little worried, but
I'm trying to see that marathon, dude.
yeah, low-key. I would honestly pay top dollar just to like go out of state for a bit and then come back. Like, oh my god.
I might try to do that with Eric.
Y'all should try to come down here.
Here's another problem. I'm also planning to go to like Miami or not Miami, Arizona with my family as like a little Christmas vacation.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, if the marathon is gonna be around then I'll definitely go, or at least try to go around there.
Yeah. Just make sure like we've done the quarantine thing and all that.
I don't know if my parents would let me right now. They were like cool with me going this.
My dad would at least, but because my mom was like still kind of picky about that. Like she said, I probably can't go because like, but I could still, if I quarantine for 2 weeks before going, then I could definitely come up to Jersey.
Yeah.
My dad wants me to wait.
Not to do that, and I'm not gonna do it in the cold just because it's. I don't know how I feel about. You know, like, even if I don't know when it's going to start snowing around here, but even if it does snow later on, it doesn't work.
It snowed a little bit today, but then stopped and cleared up. New Jersey has the weirdest weather ever. I'm telling you.
Dude, New Jersey and Ohio have the same.
It's going to be 50, 52 in my area.
We have bipolar weather. I mean, it's like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worse up in Ohio, but I feel like you guys probably.
No, we have it pretty bad. I mean, we'll literally have like it'll be as drastic as like 45 degrees tonight, and then tomorrow will be like 75 degrees, and then it'll be like rainy, and then it'll be like super sunny the next day. Like our weather just doesn't know like what it wants to do. What happened?
We have that here too. It was raining a couple days ago.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. The weather is weird. But, like, the weatherman is, like, one job that you can have where, like, you don't even need to accurately, like, describe what it is that you have to describe. Like, if you were a doctor and you were just telling people, like, hey, you have cancer, you have this, you have that, like, your ass would be fired and arrested. But as a weatherman, you could be like, oh, it's going to rain tomorrow, it's going to snow, there's going to be 10 hurricanes, and then none of that happens. And then it's like, oh, my bad, y'all. Like, we can't truly predict the weather. It's like, well, it's like, that's your job, dude. So yeah, I don't know what is gonna happen with this Spider-Verse marathon thing that's happening, but if I do see it, I'm probably gonna leave after the Amazing Spider-Man 2 because I don't really want to watch Homecoming or Far From Home.
Well, see, I would see the Taz movies. I'm considering the first one. I don't know about the second one yet, but the thing is, I've seen the first one 6 times in theaters, if you can believe that. And I saw the second one twice, but my younger self would have saw it again, but even so, I'm not totally all for it. I mainly want to see 1 and 2 because those are the only ones I haven't seen in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to see Spider-Man 3 because that was the first one I saw in the theater, and so I want to, not just for nostalgia's sake, but also because it's not right to just end the trilogy. But that's not even a point. I do want to go. I just don't know if I can.
Yeah. Wait, Hank, say something real quick.
Yep. What's up? Hello. Hello.
Okay, for a second you were like completely out of sync, and like you turned to Jack Black for a second, and then it flashed back.
I love that. Turn to Jack.
Yeah, that's a great picture. His is better.
Great picture. And then we have the Carter picture still up, obviously, as our
The picture is the crash dummy picture is like the perfect picture.
Yes.
I mean, that is.
Well, for now, I'm going to mute the crash dummy, and I'll actually watch. My cam's going to go out. Bam. Now it's back to an off-guard ponytail shot. And here's what we're going to do, right? I'm going to make myself the center of attention for a second.
You can do that.
Damn it, Brandon, always making yourself the center of attention. What's with you? Hey, guys, look at me. I'm in the big
You're
screen.
always making me the center of attention.
I do make you the center of attention a lot, dude.
I always feel very, very selfish in this group.
Because I'm always making you the center of attention. So why am I currently in the larger section of this stream right now? Well, that's because we're about to unbox this shit right here, dude. Canon A.D.D.
It's
So
time, bros.
horrible name for a camera. A.D.D. That's why I called this stream A.D.D. reviewed by A.D.D.
I got it. I got your dad joke.
It is a dad joke, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna open up OBS so I'm not watching the stream's playback. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this live stream, dude. Or at least in this case, it's archived. But whatever. I mean, I did take a peek in the box, so don't know if it completely counts as an unboxing if I peeked at the box already, but it's alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and open this up. I mean, this opens up all weird, but yeah, look at that. Look at this, boys. So here we got that. This is a manual, basic instructions manual, and then we have what else do we have in here?
That is really cool.
We also have the manual in a few other languages, so that's cool. Neat to have. What is this? Canon register now. Register your Canon product. I'll have to look into that. Not right now on stream though. Is there anybody even in the stream right now? Anybody watching?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like the numbers, like YouTube keeps telling us. First 1 minute it's like 2 viewers. Next minute it's like 7 viewers. Like I don't know. So
I don't know what's this YouTube live stream. It's just lying.
what even is it? I don't know what that is. So scratch that. What is this? Ooh, battery charger. Peep that, y'all. Battery charger. Just open that shit up. Bam. Look at that. Battery charger, man.
I'm seeing it so delayed.
Yeah, I know. It's like unfocused. Bam. Battery charger. Nice. It's very similar to the other one that I have for the 70D. For those who are wondering what camera I shoot on, I typically shoot on a Canon 70D as my main shooter for a while. This has a dead pixel on it now, so can't really use it for work and other stuff like that, but we've upgraded to the A.D.D. Again, terrible name for a camera, but it's alright. Oh, this is one of those camera straps that I have on the other one too. Not sure if I'm going to install this one or not, because the camera strap is good and bad at the same time. What do we have here? Ooh, nice. We got a battery. Always, can't have a camera without one of those. And then right here, in all this bubble wrap and plastic, we have the lens. What kind of lens? What kind of lens is this? 18 to 55. Yeah.
5mm.
Yep, 18 to 55 mil. It's just a very standard kit lens. I mean, looks
not bad as well.
Dude, those I love the look of the new lens.
Yeah, I like it too.
There's already a speck of dust on this thing, man. Better not be no dead pixel now. Dude, I'd sue the hell out of Canon. Nah, I would just hit him up and be like, send me another one. But yeah, so I have this 18 to 55. This is actually my second 18 to 55 millimeter, because I have one over there with my T2i. What happened to Hank?
Right here.
Your imaging is completely out, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, now you shrunk. What the heck?
Yeah, that's what she said.
There's someone like that.
So, yep, lens, bubble wrap, and now, for the moment of honor, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Jericho. No. Gotta have a classic MCU reference, not a like Tony Stank or one of those references. They really bubble wrap these things up, man. which they should.
I know,
It's
right?
very, it's like, it's a product you would want to. But then, like, from bubble wrap to just like, I mean, this looks like a coffee filter. You guys ready for that new camera? That new camera sheen? New camera shine? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Crisp. Oh, man. Watch, we're gonna...
Does it have a... Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, that's so satisfying. Yo, look how... Oh my god, look how clean that LCD is.
That is orgasmic, dude.
Oh, that really is, man. Look at that, guys. That is a nice looking DSLR right there. Let's get this thing popping off. I'm gonna put one of my older batteries in. I'm gonna get my old battery in just because the new ones are probably not charged yet, and since this is literally just the next model up of the previous camera, we're just going to drop one of those batteries in. On this one, I have a battery grip on the bottom. This gives you like an extra place to hold it and to do other shots and such, but it also holds 2 batteries so that if you forget your batteries or you're constantly changing them, this way that...
I really like that about it, that's like really cool.
Yeah, this way that is now an issue of the past. So here's actually my old battery charger, and you can see how like worn out and beat up it is versus the new one. No, they're about the same size, it looks like, but no, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get one of these batteries up in there.
How much does the A.D.D cost?
Well, I got this on sale, so it only cost me about $900 because I got it for like a Cyber Monday deal. But otherwise, they're usually about like $1,200 or so. All right, look at that, guys. We're good. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna go ahead and input the date and time. I don't know if I should do it like that. No, I'll just do it this. All right. So what's today's date? December.
I don't freaking know what today's date is.
People are saying that Daredevil.
Yeah, that's a rumor now that Daredevil's gonna be in this Spider-Man movie.
How like?
All right, it's 12/9.
I don't. All right, none of these rumors can be true, or unless they are, in which case.
Wait, which movie? Which?
We'll get back to that in a second. We'll get back to the Spider-Man discussion in a second. What time is it currently? 10:22.
9:22 for me.
All right, so if it's wait, what the heck?
Oh man, I feel pretty tired. I can't wait to go to bed. Low key.
We were up very late last night.
I know, dude. Guys, we stayed up until like 4.
I didn't get out of bed till noon. That's not.
Well, I still got up at like 10. I don't know why I can go.
The issue was 10 for me, and that's 9 for me, Carter.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather get out of bed till 10. And guys, yesterday I missed my first like class meeting because of that.
Shit.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. And I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, man, I don't know why I can go with so little sleep. I don't get it. I don't know why. I literally only slept for like 5 hours. I like woke up at 10.
I can't. Dude, I feel like Mr. Incredible in Incredibles 2, where he's just like constantly awake, taking care of his children.
Yeah, and he's just like super tired.
17 hours of sleep.
Despite being like the upgrade, this is a lot smaller than the 7D. At least it looks like that to me.
More compact.
Yeah, it's way more compact. All right, so what are we shooting this? All right, so I got to go into the settings.
Everyone knows that.
Well, these settings are weird.
A room full of.
Oh also, there's someone in the chat, by the way. I don't know if you
someone's in. Oh, there's people in the chat. Nice.
Yeah.
Crush, bro, Brandon, do you remember me? I'm Cade, bro. I used to make Spider-Man fan films. Aha, bro, we used to talk on Insta DMs. Yeah, dude, whatever happened? Like, I think you made a video about Hero of New York where you were like, dude, like, your film is so cool. I can't wait for the second one. And then last time I remember, like, trying to hit you up on Instagram, it said you had blocked me. Like, what happened, man? Like, what happened with all that? Let me readjust Hank's picture. I mean, I'm not, like, mad about it or anything, dude. Like, if you're still in here. You know, like just let me know what happened. Because I was
I'm
real,
mad at
I was
that.
real confused after that. I was like, yo, like, why'd this dude just block me all of a sudden? I thought we were cool.
Finally, a yawn at a reasonable hour.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
And I'm just going off of my sleep issues.
All right, I'm gonna have to set
I have
the
sleep issues.
file
I
size.
can't sleep, even if I tried. I just can't sleep.
I wish I. Or no, I don't wish.
No, like I can't sleep, and then I try, and I literally wake up like 3 hours later, and I'm like, shoot.
Facts.
Because I actually want to sleep sometimes. Like most
Yeah.
of the time, I don't.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Dude, my skin is feeling so weird. I think it's this acne stuff I use. I'm using acne stuff like a lot now. I've really upgraded my acne cream usage because my freaking job at Wendy's requires me to. Because the air is disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely gross.
All right, let's actually get an SD card up in here.
Oh, yeah.
Where is my SD card? Let me cap that lens back up real quick. Apologies for the messy desk. Yeah, bro, some stuff went with my account, my parents and stuff. I think the thing is people didn't realize how young I was at the time. I was making those videos when I was like 10. Yeah, man, you were pretty young back when you made those videos. So, no, I get it. When it comes to a lot of this fan film stuff, there's been a lot of issues back in the day, and even today, as Hank could vouch, there's definitely some people still starting some shit when it comes to fan films, and Hank's image just keeps readjusting. But Carter's has been fine all day. So does that mean in tomorrow's stream I'm gonna be like my picture's gonna be constantly like readjusting? I'm 16 now. Well, that's good that you're a little bit older now. With age comes maturity. Okay, here's my SD cards actually.
Yeah, not for me.
That is true. Here's some SD cards. I 3D printed this thing actually. It's like a SD card holder.
Yeah, you showed me that.
So these are pretty cool.
On that IG/YouTube stream with you.
So let's get this card in here.
Let's get this cart.
Let's get this Carter.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but
Tell me why.
Heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. It that way.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Can't wait to do that cover for Hero.
Yeah.
When they say that a hero can save us.
I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
I'm not gonna sing because I don't want my parents to hear me.
Yeah, man, that community was pretty tight there for a bit, which is pretty cool. I kind of grown out of wanting to make films myself, but I'm definitely still a fan of the things I used to be. Yeah, I noticed that that's definitely been a thing with fan films. There were a lot of people back in the day that really wanted to do them. Not necessarily because they wanted to do film, but more because they wanted to like tell a story with the character. And then when they got older, they were like, "Hey, you know, I'm glad I made this thing, you know, because I was able to show respect for the character." But for most people, like one of two things happened: either they were like, "Okay, I want to be a more serious filmmaker," and they begin focus on filming, or they go, "Okay, I don't want to be a filmmaker anymore. I just want to go back to being a fan," and they, you know, go back to being a fan. Honestly, both choices are valid to me, in my opinion. But yeah, that's
Some people genuinely just stayed in there as well, though. Like, there's still some things in there, but it's calmed down a lot. I feel like.
Yeah, it's definitely calmed down a bit.
There's not as many fan films being like massively produced. You know what I mean? Like, there were so many. Like,
and they were all like the same thing too, which got very annoying after a while.
Yeah. There were only like a few like really good fan films, and there were some really good fan films out there.
There were some really good ones.
Yeah.
But especially when it got to the point where it was like every single fan film was the same exact story over and over again. I was like, come on, man. Like,
I never made it a point to watch a bunch of films. There were some ones that I really liked, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. I want to maybe try to do that sometime.
yeah.
Or really, it was just one of my interests. Like, it wasn't my, like, even, like, my main interest when I was doing the fan film stuff. I could get into it a lot because I'm a Spider-Man fan. I like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Man.
I'm still very interested in film in different areas. Yeah, bro, there's a lot of guys I remember talking about at the time who just kind of rehashed the same ideas. Harry was always the Goblin. You know, like, there's been so many goblins in the comics that the fact that everybody just kept, like, doing the Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin, like, even if they did the same TASM 2 storyline, but they at least made Harry the Hobgoblin or something, I feel like that would at least go a little ways
Like
for...
like the new cartoon. Yeah.
Oh, my God. When they made him Venom or whatever?
No, in the new cartoon they made him Hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They made Flash Venom in the new cartoon.
Yeah, but they made Harry Venom in the Ultimate.
In the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, they actually did both Harry and Flash in the... Well, Flash was Agent Venom.
Where don't they make Harry Goblin anymore? He always becomes Goblin now.
Yeah, he's basically just like the go-to Goblin at this point for
There
some
was
reason.
no Goblin in Ultimate Spider-Man, I don't think.
Wait, did he?
No?
Yeah, he never became Goblin in the Ultimate Comics.
No, the cartoon.
I know. I'm saying in the comics he never. I didn't understand why Ultimate Spider-Man was like branded after the comic. Like it was branded after the comic book.
Yeah, it was.
The same fonts and everything.
Hank, look at the stream right now. Look how giant your picture has gotten.
It was not the same thing at all.
Well,
Before I adjusted.
what the hell?
And then it just made you small again.
That's a postcard.
Most of my life, I had to deal with this for 2 days. 2 times. I mean, 2 streams.
Yeah.
No, 1 stream. I was wrong. Yeah, so it looks like next time you're going to be experiencing issues, Brandon.
Yep.
Technically, he is the one experiencing the issues.
Yeah,
That is true.
Any issues we're experiencing, he's experiencing.
Yeah, that is true. I'm technically the one experiencing them.
That's a fact. Sad fact at that.
I feel like Brandon is the mom. He's just very nurturing.
To an extent, yeah.
And then Hank will get a little grumpy here and there.
He's the grandfather.
Dude, I want sometimes we.
Hank's a postcard again, dude.
Oh my god.
There we
Dude,
go.
sometime we should have like a Hank and
This
Brandon,
was stupid.
Hank, Brandon, and me playing like mommy, daddy, and son.
No, that's some weird shit, Carter. We're not doing that.
Super, super funny.
Nah, Carter, we ain't doing that Pornhub shit.
Hey, you're talking to a guy that dresses up.
Guys, just chill out.
That is true. You did dress up as a princess.
I did dress up as a princess.
What's the name? You said you hadn't. You said you didn't know a name, but you called it one time.
What do you mean?
You and drag.
Yeah, what did you call that?
I don't remember ever calling it anything.
You did call something.
Yeah, you had a name for it.
I think you mentioned it in one of your skits or something.
I don't know. I don't remember ever naming it anything. I believe you, but.
Right.
Oh my gosh. In the recent skit is what you're talking about. When I'm like running and then I like put a name for it.
No, when you were at your school.
That was church, by the way.
Or wherever you were that you were like, where they like introduced you, you had some name for it.
I don't know, man. I don't remember that.
Verify that.
I mean, at the risk of
That'll be
somebody...
a great character, though, in skits. Like, why not? I've already had it 2 times.
I'm sure somebody's going to be all like, Carter's transphobic for that.
Oh, no, I know. That's why I have to be careful of it.
Even though, like, you're not even, like, you don't even, like, make fun of
Mm-hmm.
trans people or anything. You're just, like...
I know. It's either, well, I make fun of everything, though, at
That
the
is
same
true.
time. Like, I'm not against, I would make fun of anything as well for comedy, but, so that's what I understand. But it's either that or people are like, oh, Carter's gay. Either one or the other.
Is this the kind of topic we should be talking about on stream?
Yeah, on stream.
I mean, I didn't. But if you guys do, that's fine.
So I'm about to put myself back into the normal spot where and I gotta figure out what's up with Hank, man.
Oh, what the hell? What'd you do to me?
Yeah, man, you keep like readjusting size. All right, I'm going to. Oh shit! What happened to me? What happened? I'm gone, guys. Guys, I'm gone.
Oh no, Brandon's gone.
I've disappeared. I'm a disembodied voice. Guys, I'm in another dimension right now. You gotta help me. Alright, so what's gonna end up happening?
Brand new world.
Why is your picture you just looking at your wall?
Wait, what? What happened? Why am I still here? Oh no, I'm getting sucked into the multiverse again. What?
Brandon, have fun.
Oh man, guys, I disappeared. Guys, help me.
I can't see this as it's happening. I'm getting it delayed, so it's even funnier than like what you're saying. Because I'm just hearing you go, oh,
Carter, I need you to snap your fingers so that I come back. Snap your fingers and bring me back to this dimension.
Ready?
Yeah.
Skidoo.
I am Carter. Wait, you didn't wait enough. I didn't snap yet. I was about to say I am Carter.
You snapped 2 seconds earlier in another dimension. In the other dimension I was in, you snapped 2 seconds earlier, and that's why I'm here now. It's okay. It's time travel endgame rules, so we're still okay. We're still endgame's time travel doesn't make sense.
I'm not okay with it.
I mean, it kind of does, but kind of doesn't.
It's not the same time, so you know, we really put a lot of rehearsal into that, and like we put a lot of effort into that, Brandon, and you know, I don't know, man.
I ruined it.
I'm not trying to say that you ruined everything, but
I ruined everything. I'm not trying to say you ruined everything, Brandon, but everything is now ruined because of your presence.
No, at least not ruined because I was about to say because of your actions, but
that is true. Actions rather than presence, but my actions are directly dictated by my presence, so technicalities. Technicalities. We went from 6 viewers to 1 viewer to now like 3 viewers. What is up with YouTube and its weird streaming?
I don't know. You just can't take what it's saying as the truth. That's what I've learned to do. I just don't even pay attention to it.
All right, time to put the people on blast who are viewing our story right now but not joining the stream.
Yeah, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, what's up? I got 21 people who checked out my story, and like none of y'all came and joined the stream. So I know you guys are watching this later. I know you guys are gonna say that you were busy, or you had stuff to do, but that isn't an excuse.
You're wrong.
That's not an excuse not to join our streams. These streams are mandatory. You understand? Nah. I mean, I didn't even come earlier because I had shit to do. We were supposed to stream at 8, and we ended up streaming at like 10 because I had stuff that I had to do. So that's always fun.
Initially,
I was just chilling the whole time.
Chilling like
I
McDillon.
had things to do, so.
Chilling like McDillon.
Yeah, man. Chilling like McDillon.
5, 6, pick up sticks.
7, 8. Your mom's really great. 4, 5.
How's your mother, Stifler?
Wait, 4, 5. Why did I go to 4, 5?
Well,
Carter, you know what I said, right?
No, I didn't hear you.
How's your mother, Stifler?
Well, that was the review of the Canon A.D.D.
Hardly.
Or rather, an unboxing.
American Pie movies, Hank?
What?
Have you seen the American Pie movies, Hank?
I saw the first 2, and I saw Reunion. I saw segments of The Wedding, but I don't remember it.
Wedding wasn't that.
I saw half of it.
I liked Actually, you know what? I meant to say I liked Wedding more than I liked Wedding. I thought that shit. I'm really surprised that you watched the American Pie movie. That does not seem like you were talking about.
I almost didn't. I was like paranoid because my brother wanted me to watch them, but
I'm really surprised that you did. I'm surprised you could get through it. Like, That's probably one of my favorites. One of my favorite of that.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very fond of sexual humor, so it's like.
Yeah.
Should you really mention that on stream though?
Well.
Or do you not mind?
I don't mind mentioning the fact that I don't like it, but again, we also don't have a lot of viewers, so.
I just mean because like these streams do still go up unlisted after they're done, so.
The plan is for, I feel like, this to like get us some extra traffic and stuff. Like we're probably gonna be having some really annoying clickbaity like titles and stuff because like we actually want to.
Yeah, for sure. So you can actually monitor your audio directly from this camera, which is something that the 70D couldn't do, which is a pretty cool feature, I will add. Alternatively, the better way to do it really is to just do your sound separately rather than trying to monitor your audio right from the camera. But if you don't have any sound recording devices, this is the best way to do it, is just record it right from the camera using a shotgun mic. Never just record with your camera's audio. With your camera's just mic, they're bad.
I have an external mic, but the cord doesn't go with it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the Tacstar too?
Yep.
I'm really, dude. Yeah, see that shotgun works, doesn't it?
No, my
absolutely.
I'm so surprised that you have that. No, not a lot of people know about that. It's like one of the coolest things I've ever found. It's like it's not crappy. Like
no, it's really good for the price.
Yeah, that's one of the best.
I bought. I might have bought the same one. I'll have to send a picture of it for you guys to verify. Because I got it like years ago, but I never had a chance to use it. Oh.
Yeah.
Tacstar is really impressive.
Yeah, this Tacstar. Do you have the SGC 598?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I have. Like, it's very cheap. It's like what, $30 or something like that. But like for the price, it's great. You can like monitor your audio fairly well from it without with like very minimal complications. There's not too much that you have to like adjust from here, so it's very much just like point and shoot. Yeah. Very easy to fix when it has problems, and it's cheap enough that you can like replace it if you need to.
Yeah.
And it literally is just powered by one AA battery.
Yeah,
so
one AA battery. The only thing
they last a long time.
Yeah, the battery lasts a long time. It lasts like
a good, I would say, at least 5 hours.
Oh yeah, like if you were just shooting on it directly, but I mean I've used it for like months at a time without having to change the battery. Like I'll just usually pack a couple batteries with me just in case. Because
because now that I think about it, I always accidentally left it on. It was like alive for like 3 days, like straight 3 days. It was crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, the only thing I will say about the Tacstar is that it has like a slight hiss. It always has a slight hiss going on.
If you get one of those windscreens though, then that usually does take care of that problem.
Really?
Or at least, for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when it comes to low budget filmmaking, or really just filmmaking in general, like you'll never get exactly what you want, but like you can get the closest thing to it. Hank's image is readjusting again.
Yeah, the hissing isn't as bad. It's not that bad though. It's still bearable.
Yeah.
But eventually, I'm planning on getting a good shot, like a really good some road
like
stuff.
a road or something.
Yeah, I'm super excited to go to NYFA.
For show.
I'm getting that for show.
Yeah.
You know what that's from? Superbad?
What's up?
It's from Superbad.
Yeah, great movie. Wow.
Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is.
I'll have to figure that out. I will be right back, but in the meantime, you guys can discuss something for the people that are watching. If there's any people that are watching.
So, my name's Carter. I like to party. Yeah. I'll just tell you a little bit about myself, because this is technically the first episode, I think, is it?
I guess.
Like the first video.
Yeah, like our first one, I suppose.
I like chapstick is cool.
Oh my god, you're not.
List some things that I like. I like chapstick, batteries, books. Mac and cheese is cool.
Not the one that not the one you ate. Tell him about
This ended
that.
up slapping.
What?
Didn't I tell you this ended up slapping? This is slapping.
Yeah, but the first time you took a bite, you were like, "Oh wait, no."
It's super tuna tasting. You have to get used to the tuna taste. I'm okay with tuna tasting stuff. That's why I put the tuna in it. It just was like a little too much, but it's slapping right now.
Goat. Yeah, we're finished.
That's the greatest of all time.
Yes, it worked. So how'd you vote the selection? Oh wait, you're not old enough yet, are you?
No.
I voted.
Missed it. Like, I'm 18 now.
I voted. What Kanye was?
I would have voted for Joe Jorgensen.
I was joking. I voted for Biden, and he won.
Hey, by the way, we, you know what? This is just how I work. I say something, I start a sentence, and I forget it right when I start it. So.
Carter and everyone.
Yep. I have no idea what I was about to say, and I'm probably never going to remember it again. If I do, I won't have any clue that it was the same thing. That moment is gone forever in eternity. It's done. Whatever thought that was, it's gone. So, if you're watching this, comment your favorite, I don't know, your favorite, like,
what? Multiverse? Are you serious? That's what I always wanted, a multiverse movie.
Dude, you actually kind of acted that out. Like, I don't even remember how I said it, but like.
Right. So if anyone is wondering, if literally anyone, I'm just gonna explain it either way. So basically, I was reenacting something that Carter said in his reaction to the Far From Home trailer, specifically the one where they actually mentioned the multiverse, and then they said that it was a thing, but as many of us fans would know, it was not actually a thing. It was just false marketing.
Not really. It never ended up happening.
Yeah, and if anybody else is thinking, oh yeah, well, let me rephrase that. And if you guys are thinking, oh yeah, but that might be changing, because a lot of heavy rumors have been going on saying that there's a potential rumor that both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might be coming back. Now, personally, I'm not for that at all. I feel like this would be way too convoluted for a story where Peter Parker's identity goes out into the public and he's trying to run away from all the enemies. And does this kind of really set up for something regarding a Spider-Verse at all?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think that it would. I feel like they still have to develop this Spider-Man's character still. Like, I still don't know what his actual state is on the whole, like, identity crisis. Like, I have no idea what he learned, because like that movie, he was just like, I'm Spider-Man, I'm Iron Man, I'm not anyone, I'm Iron Man, I'm Spider-Man, Iron Man, I'm Spider-Man, who am I? and then Happy's like, hey, you're Spider-Man. Just kidding, you're Iron Man. You remind me of Tony Stark. You remind me of Peter Parker. Just be you. You're Iron Man. Like, dude,
just go off. You made that a little more needlessly complicated than it needed to be.
But you get what we're saying.
But oh yeah, 100%. I was gonna say yeah, but you are right.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys may know, you guys can probably tell right now that we are not fans of the MCU's interpretation of the web crawler. Whoever says web crawler, it's wall crawler or web head or web slinger.
Yeah, web crawler isn't a thing.
No, that is a thing. Some news reporter in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 said that.
But that's what I mean is it's not like an actual like name that we call him.
It shouldn't be a name. Yes, he likes to crawl webs. Now, logically, that is a spider. They crawl on their own webs that they spin.
But not Spider-Man.
No, he swings them.
I mean, he does though. But
he's not a web crawler. He's a wall crawler or a fucking. I probably shouldn't cuss on stream, but okay.
Or a poopin'. He might crawl his webs. I mean, he has the capability to. He could just be like web ladder.
Potentially.
But he can also stick to anything, so that's pointless to make a web ladder.
Right.
But that would be fun. What? No, it wouldn't. That would be just. Man, this roast is slapping so hard. This is so good roast. Roast and mac and cheese for dinner. That was like a really good dinner. Like, I usually eat junk for dinner. Well, mac and cheese is junk, so never mind. Is Brandon muted?
Brandon's not here.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
I think he told me. I forgot.
Right.
I wasn't paying attention or something. I don't know. Could be a lot of reasons. You are my fire, the one.
We don't want to get copyright now, do we?
Desire, I'll leave. When and they're like, I say, you know what I'm talking about? It's like I say.
I don't like that. Stop.
I want it that way. Tell me what. That was gonna be.
Tell me why.
That was gonna be super loud. It was gonna wake everyone up. I bet. I can't. That's like so loud. I have to do it in like deep voice.
I can't wait to go to bed, Loki.
I can, because I'm not tired ever. I don't know why. How do people get tired? I don't get it. What the heck?
I wish. I don't know. I mean, I think it might just be, for me, I think it might just be the fact that I don't know, just like, I screwed up my sleep schedule.
I screw up my sleep schedule like every week. Like I always get a good sleep schedule going at the beginning, and then at the end it's like just staying up like 3 or 4. It's great. Oh, Brandon, welcome back.
I don't have a sleep schedule.
No, you go to bed.
I don't actually have.
You go to bed whenever, like you sleep during the day. You'll sleep during the day, and oftentimes you'll sleep during the night. Like, how does that work? I wish I could be like that.
I don't know. You really don't. It's bad.
It's not.
It's not, bro.
Because I'll stay up till like 10 o'clock sometimes, and then I'll just be like, you know what? It's 10 a.m. Let me just stay up, and then I'll stay up till like 5, and then like I'll fall asleep at like 5, and then I'll wake up at like 1, and then I'll be like, all right, I can't go back to sleep, so I'm gonna stay up till like 7, and then I can't go to sleep, so then I stay up again, and then it's a nightmare.
These yawns though are a gift.
If I'm not tired, the problem is if I'm not tired, my body will not go to sleep. Like it is so hard to get to that point where I am, like where my mind is shut off and I'm dreaming and like all that stuff. It really, really sucks. It's really annoying. Because the problem is that I can't. It takes me like 3 hours to fall asleep if I'm not tired. If I'm tired, I do it really, really quick.
Oh, that was a good one.
Good yawn. You guys ever like you can't yawn and stuff? Does that ever happen to you? Like it's like the most annoying thing. I go through periods where I'm just yawning so much at once. That's probably gonna happen right now. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Right, it's happening to me right now, and I'm owning it.
I'm not gonna own it. I hate it. I hate it when that happens because eventually there's always just this one yawn that I can't get out. And it just drives me crazy. And then eventually I get it out. And it's really good yawn.
Oh, there's another one. My eyes are watering now. That's a good sign.
Man, Hank, you just need to give Hank some yawns and he's happy. He's not just if Hank's grumpy, we just make him yawn. He's like, dude, Hank, you were like,
out of here, fake ass Indian hair.
Dude, you were smile. I mean, do you even realize?
Yeah, because you're tired, and
you're like,
and I've never been tired for the point where I normally would go to bed.
You're like
right now at this hour is when I would normally try to go to bed, normally. And I don't want to stay on the stream for too long. Like I'll probably stop at like 11 to 11:20 tops.
Like, dude, who's Brandon? The stream might last for a bit.
That's an hour behind from you guys. So 12 for you. Yeah.
I hope some people join.
Join.
I feel like if we did
I typed it on my Instagram too, but that means nothing. No one cares.
Imagine
no one cares about your self-advertising. At least for me. I don't know why.
So damn tired.
I'm gonna be ordering an HDMI splitter so that I can play PS3 games on stream.
I have one which I didn't really need to buy now that I think about it.
What kind of HDMI splitter do you have? Two in or two out?
It's two. It's two of it. It's down here somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it.
Yeah, I was asking like, is it two HDMI in ports and one out port, or is it two out and one in?
That's what we're dealing with.
It's two ins and one out.
Wait a minute. It might be in a bin somewhere in my storage drawer. Oh wait, damn it! Nope, that's not what. I'll be right back. The first one is what we're talking about. That's what
Is Hank gonna be streaming with us tomorrow, or no? That's just you and me.
I don't know.
We'll have to ask him when he gets back, and his image keeps readjusting.
Should I get an HDMI splitter too, or does that not work?
It depends on what you would use it for.
Like, I mean, would it work to have like that also on the stream? Like, you could have a Carter cam as well.
I mean, we already have the Carter cam, but
I mean, like on screen, like gameplay.
Oh, it depends. The only reason I need the splitter is because on well, what console do you have that you would stream?
What are we planning to stream on?
Well, because I'm gonna stream PS3 and PS4. PS4 you can stream with just a typical one of these. Yeah. For PS4, I just stream off of one of these Elgatos. But for PS3, because with the Elgato, basically you need to shut off what is it, HCTC or something like that on your
I can't find it.
On your PS4, which basically is like the encoding. And his thing keeps readjusting the size. What the hell?
Yeah.
Hank also lost something or something. Drop.
No, I was trying to find the that splitter that I knew what he was talking about.
What are you gonna be playing on PS3?
Mainly gonna be playing Arkham Asylum, The Force Unleashed, the Spider-Man games. I'm gonna play a whole bunch of stuff.
I didn't even know if like are there online games on PS3 still?
Yeah,
I think there are. It's crazy. It's insane.
Do you have a PS3, Carter?
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually play it quite frequently. I play a lot. I've been playing a lot of games that I missed.
Yeah, same, dude. That's why I wanted to start streaming that. Yeah. But yeah, dude, if you get do you have one of these Elgato's, Carter?
No, I was about to get one, but I'm not really like super big into like. I've never wanted to do YouTube gaming that much, so
Yeah. I think you might be able to just download a
good.
plugin to your PlayStation 3 to play it.
to play what?
To play like PS3 games with me and have a Carter cam. You might be able to just get like a I think you can just download something on your
Oh yeah, guys.
PlayStation.
Wait, so are you streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
What time?
Not sure. Why you think you might be able to?
Yeah, I originally I thought I wasn't gonna be able to because I was gonna have a dentist appointment because I'm getting Invisalign. Eventually, I'm gonna get Invisalign because I have an underbite and I have braces up.
I gotta get it too.
And I guess I wasn't good enough with them, so we're gonna get Invisalign because I don't want to go through that garbage again. But we're gonna reschedule it to next month because I also have a meeting at college, and I also don't really want to do a dentist appointment right now just because it's like mostly because of like holiday season. I just like don't really want to go at all. So, but yeah, I can most likely come tomorrow depending on whether I get most of my schoolwork done.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm down.
Dude, Ultimate Alliance Online, can you do that still? That's still a thing?
What is it?
Like, Ultimate Alliance had, like, some online stuff, right?
Yeah, that's still good.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still a thing.
Yeah, that's still going.
We could do that as well.
For sure, dude. I've wanted to do an Ultimate Alliance stream.
Dude, I want to play through Ultimate Alliance again. It's been a long, long time since I played through that entire thing.
Yeah.
I actually, like, played through that, like, when I was 4, or, no, when I was, like, in kindergarten with my dad, I played through it, too.
I played it with my grandfather.
I think I've played that game, surprisingly, I've played it, like, 4 times. That's probably the game I've played the most, honestly.
Yeah.
I've played it enough times. I've also played Uncharted 4, like 3 times, or 4 times, or something like that. Because Uncharted, I don't know why. I have no idea why. Love the Uncharted games. They're awesome.
I like Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2 is like a masterpiece, for real.
That was a decent game.
And also, it's like, the part that obviously, you know, towards the middle, the train part is like one of the coolest, like, gameplay sections of all. Like, that is action-packed gameplay. It's like really, really awesome. But also, what really does not have a lot of attention, people don't really talk about what happens after all the you know, the train crashes and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like how bland, how it goes from just this crazy, exciting, action-packed thing to just this like going to this everyday town and people are living their everyday lives.
Yeah.
It really changes like pace. It's really, really.
I liked how in Uncharted 2, what's that? I think it's the opening sequence where you're on that, like, you're driving the Jeep, I think, and you, like, gotta shoot at it. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
On a different one, though.
No, wasn't that 2? Or was that 3?
I think that's 3.
That might be 2. Which is the one that has that, I forget her name because it's been so long. The, that one girl that he worked with the red shirt.
Knock off Lara Croft.
Yeah.
That's the second one. But they also have her in the third one too, actually. No, wait, you're not thinking of. I think you are thinking of the second one. You're right.
Yeah, I think I am. I'm not even sure.
No, but the Uncharted movie that's coming out, I just don't understand why. I hope that they're not. I think I've talked about it to you guys before, but they're casting Tom Holland as Nathan Drake,
which is stupid.
Because I understand if he's playing young Nathan Drake, because that makes sense. But like at the same time, I feel like Tom Holland is probably past. You know, he's too old looking now. You can't say that Tom Holland is like 13 years old anymore, like he could before. Like you can't do it, you know. So I don't know.
Despite him acting like one.
If he's Drake, I would be fine with it because that actually makes sense.
That is. I never heard of a bigger fact than that, Brandon.
That he's acting like a child.
I mean, he does act like a child, though. Like, I don't just mean his Peter Parker, which that's not entirely his fault, unless that's how he decided to play it.
He likes food that I would like if I was like British. I would like the same exact I like the same exact American versions of candy that he likes.
Yeah.
Don't really like cheese.
Whoa.
Dude, he likes like blue raspberry stuff and like cotton candy flavored stuff, all that stuff. Oh my goodness, it's my stuff.
I do like that cotton candy flavored stuff. That stuff is pretty cool.
Not blue raspberry?
No, I mean occasionally. But
What? That's the problem.
but cotton candy and bubblegum and like sweet shit. That's like
Bubblegum
where it's at.
can slap sometimes, dude.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Unicorn flavored stuff, telling you, bro, that's the best. Everything unicorn flavored tastes awesome.
Sounds like something Deadpool would say.
It's true. It's true. Try get anything like
Hey, that's Carter's Marvel spirit in Nitpicker's Advocate.
That is true.
get anything and everything. Actually, Deadpool, I would not mind playing Deadpool. I feel like I would make a pretty. I could make like a lot more annoying Deadpool. If you do one of like in comics, where, like everyone hates it. Less like likable, but like also I would just play it really well. I feel like. But I was super cocky. Yeah, dude. I want to actually do that for a video. That would be a super fun video to do.
Yeah.
Maybe even like this. Like, I ever go down to Jersey, we could go to the store and buy everything unicorn flavored and see what's up. Like,
Unicorn.
that's my theory.
I got a unicorn flavor ring pop.
Oh, that would be so good.
Assuming it is, assuming I know what unicorn is. It's like blue and pink.
I don't know. Just everything unicorn flavored tastes good. I don't know. I don't think there's a consistent flavor to it. It's just awesome.
I'll look this up, actually. Unicorn flavor.
Alright.
I also really like mermaid flavor stuff. Mermaid flavored stuff as well. That's really good.
I would make a sexual joke there, but I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you.
How? How's that? Well, I guess I can't really even explain it.
I mean, I could probably text it to you, Carter.
You could.
That cool, Hank?
Hashtag drive-by.
That cool, Hank?
What?
If I DM him the joke?
Go ahead. If he can keep his mouth shut.
Yeah. You can laugh at it, but don't be all.
My name is.
Don't say it.
What's up?
Don't say it.
My name is Wayne. Nah, fuck
There you
you, dude. Nah. It's just. Why didn't you want me to record that though?
What the hell?
Eric's in here. Wait, are people in here? Eric, are you in here right now?
Oh my
Eric,
god.
Is he? Do we actually have people in here now?
Chat in the chat. He's beefing your stream layout. Go ahead.
Is he actually? I don't see him in the chat.
Eric.
I only saw Crush.
Yeah, I don't see anybody but Crush in the chat, dude.
Yeah, he's not chatting in it. Eric, say something, bro.
Yeah, dude. If you got
Hold on,
shit
let me
to...
call up Eric.
No, don't call no Eric.
Is he texting you?
Yeah, he texted me and he was like, yo.
Who's Eric?
He was like, yo, tell this guy I can make him a better layout. It sucks.
Well, this is a temporary layout because all we've had is technical difficulties. So this is like a base. This is like the template.
That's a highlight.
Yeah.
No, he
So
wasn't technical about it, but
yeah, so this is like a template right now. We're gonna like play around with like, I don't know, Hank. What do we say? Like 5 or 6 more of these like layouts.
Yeah, most likely.
Something like that. But nah, like tell your boy that if he's like trying to make layouts for people, like he's got to get in the chat and say, "Let me make a layout." Like, what is this? Like passing the message shit.
yeah, man, Eric's a big drama queen. No, I'm just kidding. He's really not. He was super respectful about it. He didn't even say it sucked.
Mm. Well, see, Carter, like, now I'm going to shoot the messenger, dog. Greedo shot first.
I feel bad because I just made Eric look like the biggest dickweed.
Yes, I bet you have.
In reality, he actually was not being that crazy at all. To be totally honest with you.
Nope. The perks of getting by.
Dude, my vibe is off right now. Shit.
Your vibe? What?
Oh, shoot, I just said a bad word on stream. I was trying not to do that. Whoops.
No, you can curse. You can curse. I don't care about that.
Well, I know, I do.
Unless we get flagged or something.
I don't want people thinking I even know what bad words are. I'm a good little Christian kid, Christian boy.
Good little Christian kid.
Yeah. Thanks.
I
do that a lot, don't I? I'll like say like little like.
You say little a lot. Good little Christian school.
Gets away with it. I believe.
It's natural. It's so natural to me to just be like, I'm just a little,
yeah,
just a little fine guy. You know?
I really gotta clear off this desk before we stream.
Think how I view myself, huh? Yeah. Smaller than others, you know.
Yeah.
You really feel bad for me. You know? Yeah. Struggling out here. Struggle to be Carter. It's you know, it's having good lucks like this, you know.
I'm gonna get a good.
It must be sacrificed. There are downsides to it. Okay, so yes, you know, I have a hot bod. I get it. You know, I have a nice 6-pack. I'm rocking the freaking. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I look good for my age. I get it, but there's some mental things that you guys don't even know about. You know what I mean? It's part of the sacrifice. You know.
Yeah.
So. But yeah,
I
like to think I'm very selfless for it, for making the sacrifice for other people, basically putting the viewers before yourself, audience before yourself. So I feel very, you know, humble about the fact that I'm able to sacrifice my happiness for my audience's happiness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for them to be like, oh yeah, Carter, he's hot. So sometimes I just feel like, you know, like I'm just, you know, I'm just like just a cool, like, hot 6-pack guy to some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like an awesome bodybuilder that they're like, yeah, man, I wish I had his muscles and his looks, but like, you know, there's a lot more to me. I don't know why I'm like making this bit last for so long, but.
Oh my god, Hank, I just sent you something that you sent me.
Oh my god,
dude, that happens so many times. Like, Hank will send me something, and I haven't checked it yet, and I'm like, oh, let me check what Hank sent me. First, let me send him this. And then I'll go check what he sent me, and it's like 80% of the time, exactly what he sent me.
Really?
Yeah.
And if anybody's wondering, he sent me, and I sent him a photo of the RPC Studios' new paint suit for their version of the Miles Morales suit for the new Miles Morales game, and personally, I think it looks terrible. Like, at least make the gray parts just black, or at least like a little more raised, like the homecoming emblem is like overly textured, which.
Can you text me it? Can I see?
Yeah, go ahead and hit him a DM.
I will.
I noticed we had more people. We actually had some people joining today because, like I said, it's kind of gone back and forth with how many people we've had. So we've definitely had some people stop in, which is good. Lets us know we have to do these streams early, and also, you know, to prepare a little bit ahead of time, make sure everything is good.
Right.
So mainly me who needs to improve on that kind of stuff, but yeah, I guess if there's anything that we can all improve on, watch what you say on stream.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think we all have to. I think we all have to, because I think all of us, like, when there's not a whole lot of people joining and we're not interacting with an audience, we're kind of like talking to each other, and then it's like we forget that there's like, oh, Carter's cam is messing up again. Dude, it just messed up and like reset itself.
Nice. Also, yeah, this looks weird. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like it has these weird gray parts that I don't know.
H.O.N.Y.
Weird stuff. Oh, I just saw your. I didn't know you texted me that through Instagram. Okay, I just saw your joke.
But yeah, do you see what we mean by the gray highlights? Car is frozen.
I am.
You were, but do you see what I mean by those gray areas on the suit?
Yeah.
It looks bad.
Yeah, I don't know why they have those like weird.
Also, their advanced suit looks really wonky too. Specifically, like the red texture.
Yeah. I also just like, I don't know. I just like the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse costume so much. That was such a genius design for it. Like, yeah. I like that better than the original Miles Morales suit. Like, that worked way more.
I'm in between.
I like the Into the Spider-Verse suit, but I don't like it outside of Into the Spider-Verse. Like, I don't like seeing that suit, like, in, like, comics. Or, like, people, like, make all these fan art for, like, what they think Miles in the MCU would look like, and they'll design him as the Into the Spider-Verse one, and I'm like, that worked for that story.
And, yeah. And, like, also kind of with the... I mean, this is like this one gets a pass. Like also how it appears in the Miles Morales game, but they do benefit a bunch of stylistic choices, like the low frame rate, and they also like had this feature where if you like punch someone, it has like those
the comic bubbles and shit.
Yeah, which I really like.
Yeah, it does have that, and so I do appreciate that a lot for being stylized. But apart from that, it doesn't. It looks very surreal compared to the actual game because he has a different body form.
That's pretty much what is gonna like throw most people off, I feel like. Right.
Yeah. So, by the way, guys, something that nobody's talking about. Last night, Kate Bishop was released for DLC in the Marvel Avengers game.
Wait, what happened?
Hank was just like, oh.
Wait, what? Yeah, I know, but like, what happened? Because
I don't know who that is.
Hawkeye's daughter.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, she's.
Have you seen the Haley Steinfeld?
Yeah.
What game is that?
The Marvel Avengers game.
Oh.
Let me pull up a couple.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna pull up a few screenshots, or I'll just
I'm seeing them right now. That looks pretty dope, actually.
Here, I'll just share my my screen.
Fort Chase.
Oh my god! Don't mention that. Fort Chase. Now you're good. Fort Chase.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Guess we're all just saying his name now. Fort Chase.
Alright. Gonna have to monitor that just to make sure.
That blaster.
Alright, let me open up the display capture. Yes, I bet you have. Alright, so we're looking at the display capture. So I'm pulling up some pictures of Kate Bishop for the stream right now. So
actually, I like her design a lot, actually.
Yeah, the design's actually not too bad. It looks like a more modernized version of Hawkeye. And also they're trying to. I mean, like, look, that is fairly accurate to her comic book counterpart. Like, she looks like she does in the comics.
Wait, where can I see it?
On the stream, I have the images brought up. So they have some interesting looking skins. I haven't seen all of them yet. Apparently, all her skins are gonna cost money though, which is stupid. This game is like so microtransaction. It's like ridiculous. Yo, she looks like the chick from Scott Pilgrim here.
I'm most likely just gonna resell the game once I get it.
I guessed it was gonna be like that.
Dude, she looks like freaking the girl from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ramona Flowers.
Yeah, dude.
She does.
Yo, that's a dope ass skin, man. Why don't they release this? Maestro for the Hulk, dude. I gotta bring that up into a new tab real quick.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Dude, let me get that in like a full Yeah, let me get this.
That would look.
Yeah, let me get like a full bro. Dude, look at this. It looks like they're actually gonna like set up some kind of like storyline with Maestro Hulk. Hank, you might not want to sell that game just yet.
What?
You might not want to sell this game just yet, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait until we get Spider-Man.
Look at that, man. That's sick. Maestro Hulk, dude. Yes. 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 No. Yeah, man. They got to do that. Okay, that's a horrible Photoshop, it looks like.
The only thing is, I know that when I buy it, I'm gonna fall into a freaking spending phase. So that's why, like, I have to kind of wait, because like you said, there's so many things that, and I knew it was gonna be like that.
And then they end up changing the prices and stuff. Here's what I don't get about this game, though. They just released Kate Bishop. Then they're gonna be releasing Hawkeye, because here he is right here. I love his design, though. I think it looks cool as hell. I love the purple. I love the slight MCU inspiration. I love the shaved head. I think it looks really cool. And he has multiple costumes in the game. But
it's just the little things make a difference, honestly.
Yeah, my biggest issue right now is like the fact that they're doing all these DLC characters that are just basically they're basically characters that will already be in the game at that point. Like once Kate Bishop's in the game, why do we need Hawkeye? Like Iron Man's already in the game, and yet they're releasing War Machine and Rescue, but it's like, why? We already have Iron Man. We don't need those two characters. And then they're releasing Spider-Man, and they're releasing some of these other characters, Black Panther, I know. Like, I'm hyped for them, but I don't know why they're adding all these characters that feel repetitive. That'd be like adding Beta Ray Bill in. It's like you already have Thor. There's no need for a Beta Ray Bill. There's no need for a Jane Foster Thor. There's no need for Eric Masterson's Thunderstrike. There's no need for characters who have the same, like, skill set. That's why, like, if you ever watched or if you played, what was that game? Injustice 2. Like, they had the premier skins because they knew that certain characters had, like, very similar powers. So they're like, all right, how do we distinguish, you know, like, what was one of the... Like, Jon Stewart Green Lantern from Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Okay, Jon Stewart's just going to be a skin for Hal Jordan. Like, doing stuff like that. Or, like, Reverse Flash was a skin for the Flash. Like, why don't they do stuff like that? And, like, the skins end up changing the voice.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
I mean, this is a cool image here, the one that I just pulled out on stream.
Yeah, that one is dope.
This is a really cool image. I like this. It's kind of like action movie, but that's kind of like a Hawkeye thing. I think this is a cool image.
I also don't hate her in the comics.
No.
Which is a nice... I mean, I don't, like, love her or anything.
No,
but,
she's
like,
not great, but she's not horrible either. I mean, she's a decent character.
She doesn't annoy me with, like, the feminist stuff. You know, they didn't include as much, which I appreciated.
Yeah, it's not one... Like, there's way too many characters, and even characters that didn't start out this way, which is one of the reasons why I think people like you and I object to it. Even though there's already a million people who are going to comment, like, no, it's because you're sexist and hate women.
It's actually because I want a woman role. I want a woman to. I just said women. Women. I want a women.
You want a woman.
I want girls to have like a female role that isn't just caught up in the politics, dude. I just want them to be actual living, breathing characters.
Like I want female characters who are, you know, what's a way to say this without immediately being crucified. I want characters to have character arcs. I want them to have character traits and character development. I don't want the only character trait that the character has is, you know, something to do with identity politics, whether that's their gender or their orientation or their skin color or their religion or anything like that.
At the end of the day, to me, none of that even matters. It doesn't matter where someone comes from as long as I care about their character.
And like, I'm not saying that you can include or you shouldn't include politics, but it shouldn't be on the nose. Like when Stan Lee was doing the X-Men, you know, he mentioned that he never, like, the whole racial segregation, allegory that X-Men has, he even said that it wasn't intentional. It was something that kind of happened subconsciously that fell in his lap. And then once he realized it, he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to, like, double down on this. But he said he never wanted to make the reader feel like he was beating them over the head with, you know, what it was. I'm going to see if I can find that real quick.
political undertones are not a problem.
Not at all. The X-Men has it. Star Wars has it.
You can have some, some undertone, some theme going on, but like, there's just a certain point to where it can be way too much, and it's like, if it's affecting your whole entire story, buddy, you're using it way too much. I mean, you're not helping anyone with that, and you're not, it's only gonna be just bad for that side.
Yeah, here, let me play a video real quick.
Because actually, I'm all for political like undertones in it. I feel like we need more.
Here, let me play a video actually that'll discuss this with of Stan the Manly himself. Rest in peace. But let's go with it really quick. I'm monitoring the stream, making sure everything's all good, making sure the full screen is not gonna cut anything off. Okay.
Nothing to do with Marvel, but he told me about it. The first thing I said is, "What about my cameo?" But we'll see. We'll talk about that later. I want to play hard to get.
Sir, where did you get the idea for the X-Men, and did you originally create them to destroy racial prejudice?
I didn't create them to destroy racial prejudice, but once I had them going, it occurred to me, man, this strip makes a great vehicle to talk about racial prejudice and how terrible it is. But in the beginning, all I wanted to get a new team of heroes. We had the Fantastic Four, and I wanted another team. Now, the toughest thing in superhero-dom is when you want to make up a new character.
There will only be 2 minutes to get in line for the Kevin Eastman signings today. Only 4 minutes to get in line for the Kevin Eastman signing. Also, make sure when you're there to check out the convention exclusive.
Blah, 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 blah. We don't care. Let's listen to Stan. Who was that? Well, anyway, the toughest thing when you try to dream up a new superhero character or characters is, what is their origin? How did they get that way? And I figured I already had somebody bitten by a radioactive spider. I had some guys affected by cosmic rays, by gamma rays. By the way, I wouldn't know a gamma ray if it was in front of me. I don't know what these things are. They just sound good, and I call them that. But anyhow, I was trying to think. I want a new group of characters with new superpowers, but how did they get them? And then inspiration struck. What if they were just born that way? Then I wouldn't have to explain anything. And I'm a pretty lazy guy. That would make it easy to write, not much writing. So I figured that was it. I just called them mutants. And it was so easy. And then, when we had the mutants, and I had Magneto as the head of the evil mutants, although I kind of like Magneto. He's not that evil. There's a reason that he's the way he is. But anyway, I said to myself, after we already had the strip going, I said this would be a great way to show.
Yeah, so right from Stan himself, which by the way, I miss that guy.
Man, that's just like a classic Stan Lee speech.
That is a classic Stan Lee speech right there.
Amen to that.
Yo, Bryce is on. Yo, Bryce, you want to get in? You want to get on the stream?
Yo, Bryce, what's up, bro?
Yeah, yo, you want to get in on the stream?
Yeah, Bryce, get up.
We'll get you right in the call.
Hell yeah, dude, this is gonna be great.
Whoa,
What?
your size is completely. Carter, what did you do? Yeah, both of you.
What happened? Yo, what happened to my camera?
Yeah, what did you do?
Yeah, I can't see your camera right here.
Yeah, Carter, what did you do?
Nothing. It's on. It's on my thing. Brandon's camera hasn't been on the whole call for some reason.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know why. My Skype on the Mac just sucks. I don't know why.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out Carter's
That's
Okay.
weird.
This whole
Leave and then join again.
Yeah, you could try that. See, these are why we have those temporary thumbnails there, because... So yeah, we actually can make quite some highlights off of this one. We could do some highlights of us watching that Stan Lee video. We could do a highlight of us talking, of me doing the camera, do a highlight of your guys' conversation when I left. So we have a couple highlights we can get out of this.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my camera on the thing?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really camera ready, and I'm playing some bully right now.
All good.
That's fun.
All good. You're in the chat. That's all that matters. What the heck?
I don't forgive him. Man, so the highlights, like, are they gonna act as like? I'm kind of viewing this as like a podcast kind of
Basically.
type, like a. So it's basically like, how long is the highlights gonna be? Is it like super short, cut down, or like, what are you thinking?
I guess it depends episode by episode.
It's like I could make like, I think we should probably make like a really nice looking like intro for it, and stuff like that, and like, and like we could. Do you know how to like do like keyword searching and all that for the titles? You know how to do quick, yeah. So I'll let you like choose on that, because like it just depends on how far you're willing to go with clickbait. Me personally, there's like a personal like line that I draw. Like, you know, I'll never lie. I'll never like, I always say I'll never extend the truth.
But isn't
Like-
that kind of what clickbait's doing in a sense? Even if
Well,
it's small,
bending
like it's
the
still
truth.
technically bending the truth.
It's extending the truth. Straight up lying it would be a different thing.
Yeah. Right.
It's like, exploring my $2 million mansion, but it turns out it's not actually $2 million, and it's not your mansion, and you rented it out. But obviously, that's bad.
Like Tommy Sotomayor. It's 11:32 for me, so it's 10:32 for you, Hank?
Yeah, correct.
So we'll probably be on for like another 20 minutes or so. Just kind of some casual discussion. I think doing these like streams like this though is good, because it lets people know like, hey, these guys are streaming like all the time. So people like are starting to know like, hey, these guys are doing these streams and stuff. So this is what, stream number 2. I think after like stream number 10, I'm gonna make us a new like layout for us to
Eric
do.
said he would be down to
To join a stream?
to make a layout.
Well, like I said, I kind of want to experiment with it for a bit. I kind of want to like see which layout works best, and I think like for different streams, I'm gonna have like different layouts for us. So I'll make a couple, and then when it's all said and done, you can put me in contact with him, and I'll tell him like, hey, keep this, change this. But like,
eventually,
I mean, like this had to be. I mean, like the first one that we started with had to be simple, because with all the technical difficulties, I couldn't be navigating around like complex layouts. But like once like we start getting better and we keep improving, like we'll get crazy layouts and stuff.
and our chemistry will just get better like as time goes
Yeah,
on.
we'll get better with how we talk.
Yeah.
We get like
Sure.
people to come on and stuff. Like we'll do some. We'll get like we'll like start figuring out like how exactly we want to stream. Like we'll start doing because if we're gonna like keep these as like unlisted videos that other people can view, and then if we're eventually gonna be uploading full streams, then we have to like there's a lot of stuff that you can say on a stream that can get you in trouble when you're just like kind of talking for hours. So it's good to not say anything that anything stupid like on stream.
Well,
So-
I also just mean like we'll get better at like I don't know, just
keeping the
talking
conversation
about
going and
making conversations.
staying on topic. I'd like at some point for us to like, if we're gonna keep some videos public, I'd like to at some point like I don't know, maybe feel like we're gonna cover some stories. Like maybe tomorrow we'll do Wait, Carter, say something real quick.
Hi, I'm Carter. I'm talking. Can you not hear when I talk?
Yeah, one more time.
I'm Carter. I'm talking.
Your audio is fine, your video is fine, but your syncing up is a little off. Let me message something real quick. Speak.
Hi, I'm Carter. I'm talking. Talking is my middle name.
Yeah, now you're still kind of
It's actually Blake.
This like I don't know what you call this thing, like the little thing with the mesh inside that like goes over the mic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's called?
Diffuser?
I don't know what it's called, but it keeps falling off whenever I like touch it in the slightest.
Hank, you still have Battlefront 2, right, on the PS4?
I removed it from the PS4. I just got to re-download it, but I don't have enough storage because I got Crash Bandicoot 4. But I asked my aunt for a new hard drive with 2 terabytes.
Ooh.
Once you get that hard drive, you and I can, me and Carter can start streaming some Star Wars.
Oh, guys, do you even realize how much my life... Oh, my gosh. My life is going to improve so much with this PC. You know that I'm, like, building my own, like, freaking decking out my own PC?
Yeah, you were saying something about that yesterday.
Yeah. I think I've fully bought all the parts. I just need a good GPU. I want to get a really good GPU.
Yeah.
I got to get some storage as well.
I did build a PC. It's right here. I don't know if you can really see that on camera, but I didn't build it. I bought it. I bought it pre-built from some. I bought it pre-built. Excuse me. I bought it pre-built off of somebody. So that was pretty fun. But
how well does it run?
It runs pretty good, but the graphics card needs to be replaced. There's like an issue with the video card, so I gotta do that. I might upgrade it some more at some point, but I don't have the money for it right now. And right now, it's not the biggest thing on my list.
Sorry.
No, good.
I suck. People always be like at the end of their sentence. I'm like, I got. Oh, whoops. No, I got. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Sorry. I was about to build the same one that Eric. Eric has this like freaking. You guys even know what Eric like? Who that guy is? Like, do you guys know?
Yeah, your friend Eric. But the only issue is you just gotta watch out that like you're not like people don't mistake the Eric you're talking about for the Lonely Spider, because most of our fans are like fan filmers, so they're gonna be like, "What? Lonely Spider? You be making a Lonely Spider's gonna make a new layout for these guys, and he's building a computer? What's up with this?" And then like people are gonna be messaging him. Nah, all right. Our podcast isn't relevant enough.
At all with the Lonely Island. I think that dude hates my guts, and I have no idea why. I don't know.
Well, he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out that you said that today. Now we're gonna have to like really unlist this stream.
What does Carter care? What does Carter care if you find out?
That's true.
I don't care. But also, I think I straight up. I'll say that.
Yo, you know what might happen at some point? Like our streams might have like. We might have. I mean, this stream's getting unlisted anyway, but we might have like fucking Miguel or Lonely Spider or somebody at some point who's like, "Let me get on the stream so I could talk shit to you guys in real time."
Yeah, we gotta make sure to have this be to not start drama.
Yeah, or if it does, we have to like know how to end it. Like, like if somebody does like start a bunch of shit with us and they're like, "Get me on the stream, get me on the stream," we're like, "All right, fine, get on and you know." Like make your argument, and then we just like trounce their argument, like just completely disprove everything that they say, and then just be like, all right, now you're out. Boot.
I make some jokes sometimes, but honestly, dude, I don't really have problems with probably anyone in the world, to be honest. There's probably some people that I dislike more than others, but like especially in the fan film community, if I make some jokes, I honestly don't like. I don't. In all honesty, I don't know. I don't care about the drama that's going around that much in this community. Like, and most of the time I don't even know what's happening. If I do, I don't really care. There's no one I really like or dislike. Yeah. Well, there's people I like, but there's not people I dislike. I don't really dislike anyone.
Or if there's probably people that you don't really care for too much, but.
Probably, but I don't have any beef with anyone.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I have to talk for a little bit because I got to do something real quick. But this is why I'm always late for streams because I'm always like I got to do something real quick. You guys got to hold on for a second.
You're like, are you guys ready? And
That
like,
you know that has to become a segment like on the show. Like when we start doing these streams, like there has to be like, okay, I gotta go again, and then it's like, okay, now welcome. Then we have to have like an intro for like a segment, the Hank and Carter.
We were on
Be
for like
right
an
back,
hour.
Brandon. Be right back, Brandon.
Where is Brandon? We were just like in between.
I think he literally just left, like for real.
Nah, dude, shut up.
No, like he actually did. I think. Like it wasn't a joke. I thought it was a joke, but I think he actually, like for real, like left.
Why?
Do you not see his camera right now?
I do see his camera.
Yeah, he's not there.
No, I see his camera. Are you suggesting that he's not?
Yeah, he's not there. You see it?
He's not there now, but I can see his camera. I can see his bedroom right now.
Yeah. I don't know. He just like walked out.
Well, yeah. Well, he has to go.
Yeah, I know.
So he didn't actually leave for good.
I meant he just left his room. I meant he went away.
Yeah.
From the keyboard.
Right. He's gone.
Right.
For now.
AMC airing Halloween movie marathon all day today. AMC announced, oh, you know what the best holiday movie is? It's a new tradition for me. The Night Before. That's a really good one. It's a good Seth Rogen Christmas comedy. They also have the Harold and Kumar Christmas as well.
On where? Oh, there he is. Don't do that.
Yo, you know what else is weird about the Avengers game is that like there's all these like random things that like you have to do.
About the Avengers game before.
Like there's just random stuff that you have to do. Like there's codes for the game on like gum wrappers. I already redeemed the codes.
That's so weird.
Like
there's so many additional things that they put on it.
Yeah, and then like there's certain skins that you can get like if you buy certain products. Like if you buy a certain like video card, like you'll get a code to like play as the Avengers in that skin. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's weird.
Not even worth it. Too.
Yeah.
Not worth the while prizes.
Nah.
I don't care about skins that much, honestly.
Well,
like
that's the thing is I'm like a big guy when it comes to skins. Like every game I've had, I've like unlocked every skin that I could and played every skin. Like when I play the Arkham games, I don't play with the Arkham skin, but like if I play Injustice, I play the Arkham skin. Just because I don't know, I have this weird like OCD aversion to using the main skin of any character in a video game. I always have to use the alternate skins, and to a point sometimes where like if I'm playing Mortal Kombat and like one of my friends just like clicks on a character, I'm like I grinded and paid money for them skins, dog. You better use one of them skins.
You have to customize it. You have to make it the most unique thing ever.
You have to pick a variation. You got to pick a skin and all. Mortal Kombat 11 is just that game is not good.
When it comes to video games, I would say for me, yeah, basic, because I honestly just play story games. I don't even like play online games.
Nah, I mean,
And like when I do, I suck.
you're
And
in the same boat, Carter.
yeah, I don't upgrade like my skins. I don't upgrade anything in any games I ever play ever. I just play it. And I just play a lot of story games too. Like
It might be the same once I play the Avengers.
now, a video game that's hard to not be that way with is I can't remember what video game I was about to say.
I can't wait to go to that, low-key.
I hate myself because I can't remember crap. Let me look, see if it's there.
Hank, if you're tired, you can go to bed.
Nah. Good.
Borderlands. I was about to say Borderlands. That is
Mm.
freaking hard to play without being like an OCD little nitpicker guy.
Yeah, dude.
There I go again with little.
Oh, wow, he
Whoa.
defines himself as a nitpicker guy.
Nitpicker's advocate.
Yeah, I'm definitely a nitpicker sometimes. Sometimes. You guys are a little bit more with it, I won't lie. I respect it. It's a good trait.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely more on the nitpicky side than I think most people are. But I don't really think there's much of an issue with it, because it's not like we don't enjoy anything. Like, we do.
It just depends on, like, if you let it get in the way of everything, then...
I mean, but then also, like, we're not, like, the crazy, like, alt-right or SJW crowd. Like, if we don't like something, we just don't watch it. Like, Hank.
Yeah.
Like, Hank, you don't really like Far From Home. Do you watch it, like, every week? Nope.
No.
Well, why is it that, like, haters for most things do
That's
that?
what I was just...
You know?
Because, see, like, the SJW crowd, what they're doing, they actually keep up to date with the content.
Yeah, with
like,
everything that they supposedly hate.
They are basically fans. You know what I mean?
When it came to, like, Batman vs. Superman, which is a movie I like that most people don't, I was like, why is it that so many people hate this movie and all? And... oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, why is it that so many people hate this movie? And then I see all the haters of the movie, and they're, like, constantly, like, watching the movie frame by frame. Same with the Star Wars prequel. Same with all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, you sure you guys hate this? Like, you watch it, like, 24/7.
That's how I feel with, like, a lot of their stuff in general. Just, I mean, and...
See, like,
everything
with me and Far From Home, it took me a while to get to the point where I figured out my overall opinion. I saw it almost 4 times in theaters, and I wasn't sure what to think of it. Like, and to begin with, I wasn't even that excited because the marketing came out around the time Into the Spider-Verse came out, which set a whole new standard for my interest in cinematic media for Spidey. So, to begin with, I was like, it was okay. But then, as time passed on, it was like, oh my god, wait, this is much worse than I remembered.
I've just always been in the it's a little bit less than okay boat. I feel the same way. It's on the same boring scale as Ant-Man and Wasp.
And it's certainly overhyped.
I can watch, and it is more overhyped than say Ant-Man and the Wasp, like a movie like that. It's way more overhyped, like, because it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's he's a top dog superhero.
And it's not just Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man in the MCU with all these other characters. But it's like, man, for somebody who's wanted Spider-Man in the MCU for so long, like, I hate every second of it. You know, I don't even know what to say. I'm not a fan of it. I liked him in Civil War. It was the best part of that movie. I didn't like him in Homecoming.
Was my favorite part of that movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then I also want to say I don't hate Tom Holland at all.
No, it's. I mean, as far as I know, it's not his fault.
That's something we need to establish. We're not hating. We're not talking about the cast. We're not talking about the set pieces. We're not. And in most ways, we're not even talking about the CGI. We could talk about that too, but we're talking about the writers and Kevin Feige.
Right.
That's my problem with the film.
Yeah.
They were responsible for the creative control.
Right. And I mean, and I'll tell you straight up, dude, the MCU has a lot of great actors that I love. I mean, dude, even Far From Home, it was so hard for me to
Jake Gyllenhaal,
it was so hard for me to look at Mysterio and be like, I don't like him because he's Jake Gyllenhaal, and I love Jake Gyllenhaal. That guy's my dad.
See, Mysterio was probably the best part of the film.
His acting was top notch. You got a top notch.
Sure. That's something I can give the film credit for, is that Mysterio was a good villain, great actor.
But the plot was not as good for him.
Yeah, no, he was not, and even his cheesy backstory, it even kind of gave me the sense that he was inevitably going to be the bad guy.
No, I mean, you knew he was going to be the bad guy anyway.
I did.
I think that it would have worked fine if they would have changed his actual revealed plot. Because most people already knew, but
right.
But I still think overall Jake Gyllenhaal did a good job acting as that. I just sucks because I actually really like Mysterio. Mysterio's one of my favorites because he's one of the ones that can really mess with Spidey. As he did in the movie. I just hope that they keep it like that. I hope they don't just have him have a cheap out oh, everyone's mind controlled and Never mind, you're good. They don't know you're Peter Parker anymore.
Yeah, and like, isn't that what Spider-Man 3? I don't know. Spider-Man 3, I think, should be focused on his identity. Like, I mean, I kind of went over this a little bit at the comic shop today, but like, I think the third movie should have focused on his identity, even though that wouldn't even make sense because he reveals his identity to literally everybody he meets in this universe. Like, he sees Captain Marvel.
Dude,
Hi, I'm
his
Peter
identity
Parker.
is,
I mean, like, we'll go all the way back to Civil War. That's like the only movie he's actually protective of his identity in.
right.
But I mean, even so, like in the middle of the airport, he pulls his mask up so people can see it. I mean, that's not too big of a deal. But then like in Homecoming, what happened?
In Far From Home, the bar.
Oh, that was just awful. That was awful. That I hated so much. That and the fact that he like meets this guy and then randomly is like, I'm gonna give you this technology that Tony Stark left me, and
yeah, that was a stupid move.
like it was just such a stupid plot twist.
Take off your cloak. Oh my god.
That was stupid. And I'm not even getting into that.
I don't know why Tony Stark let that idiot have his glasses. I don't get it.
He gave him the world.
Yeah. And like
the other thing is
also Tony thought he was gonna survive Endgame because remember at the end when he says like, oh, what am I saying? Like everything's gonna work out, everything's gonna be fine when he's leaving the video message. But then like in this, it's like, oh, Tony knew he was gonna die and left you these glasses. Like, what do you mean? What else? Yeah, like Endgame. The first thing he does in Endgame is like take his mask off. It's the first thing he does. The next thing he does is as soon as he grabs the gauntlet, everybody he meets is like, oh, hi, I'm Peter Parker. Hi, I'm Peter Parker. Hi, I'm Peter Parker. Like, why? Like, what happened to the secret identity shit, dude? Like,
you might be stretching the truth a little bit.
How? The first thing he does in that movie is he webs out of the portal, and the first thing he thinks to do is let me take my mask off so that the audience that I don't know exists can see my thing.
Yeah, he said that just to Captain Marvel, but like because they are heroes, it's like that's like unacceptable because like like he's expected to trust other heroes other than so that's like.
But wasn't the last big event that Marvel had like all about not trusting heroes? Wasn't it all about like how heroes can't be trusted? Wasn't Spider-Man's whole thing that he was fighting other heroes because they're wrong and they think they're right?
Yeah, but they weren't. Yeah, but they weren't fighting an Endgame. They were fighting against the.
I mean, I think that just kind of adds to the criticism that there's no real stakes in the MCU because this fight didn't last.
Fighting for the side. You also have to think about the fact he was fighting unknowingly for the side that was like for Iron Man's side. So
that's another issue I have with Civil War.
Actually trying to get heroes unmasked. I think.
I mean, that's another issue I have with Civil War. Is just like why do Spider-Man and Ant-Man join Captain America and Iron Man? Like, they're just kind of there to be there.
I wish that I thought Civil War could have like been a really big thing for Spider-Man's arc in like him struggling with the fact that he just fought a bunch of superheroes and like what did I get into?
I think I don't like that they made Civil War just like a one-off like solo movie. They should have built it up. It should have been like a 2-3 part arc. Civil War, because Civil War is a big storyline. They should have made it like a big like arc.
Civil War is probably one of my favorites in the MCU. I will also say that, but
I would disagree.
It could have been awesome. It could have been so much cooler than
it should. I mean, I think it could have been cool. Period.
I think it would have been one of my favorite. I really like it. I genuinely really like Civil War, but I feel like it could have been one of my favorite like Marvel movies. Genuinely, like there was just some things that they could have done like extra. Like I feel like it didn't need to just be one movie. It could have been like a way longer thing. And Peter's character could have been really a lot more affected by the fact that he had just fought a bunch of different superheroes and like got himself involved in this big like superhero war, and he didn't even know what side he got used by Tony Stark. Like, you know what I mean? Like Tony Stark didn't explain what was happening to him because he's a kid.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that movie in general. I mean, like right from the beginning, there's like, I saw like Evan Young complaining about coronavirus.
Oh my gosh.
Like, right from the beginning, it's like you're like following the new Avengers or whatever, the lamer Avengers, where it's just Scarlet Witch and Falcon and civilian clothes Black Widow, because we pay these actors so damn much, but they can't put the fucking costume on for 5 seconds of a movie, even though they CGI it on like 90% of the scenes. So it's like plain clothes, civilian clothes Black Widow with few other heroes, and they go into the Sokovia or whatever to stop that virus. And Crossbones, this big villain, has like 10 seconds in the movie. They set him up in the last movie for him to just die. Like that's one of my biggest complaints about the MCU, is stop fucking setting shit up, because they never follow it. They never follow anything they set up, and they just like it's just done within the next 10 minutes.
What I was about to say.
Like, because the whole point of, like, those setups are supposed to be because this is where we're going in the future. This is the storyline we're taking. That's why the post-credit scenes and the setups of all of the first fucking phase of MCU movies is all setting up for the Avengers. All setting up, we're uniting. Yeah. And they did that. They followed through on that. But they don't follow up on, like, any other thing they set up.
Dude.
What's up?
Where is Scorpion? That was teased in Homecoming.
Yeah. I figured he was going to be the villain of Far From Home. The Sinister Six was supposed to be the villain.
I'm kind of excited for that, because that looked like a crazy motherfricker.
Yeah, that looked like it could have been cool. I like that design they had for him.
Yeah.
I thought they could have done some like that's what pisses me off about most of the Disney stuff, is that like they have the resources to do this shit, and they set up all this potential that they just like never utilize. Like Rise of Skywalker had so much potential, but just like didn't want to use it. Like most of these movies do. Like where were all the setups? Where was Loki taking over Asgard? That didn't happen. Where was Crossbones as the main villain? That didn't happen. Where was the Hulk and Iron Man team up that they set up at the end of Iron Man 3? That never happened. Where was Iron Man destroying all his suits and like kind of ending the legacy and removing the arc reactor? That went away. Like they just kept they literally just undid. But that was specifically because Robert Downey didn't want to come back for more movies. He wanted to do Iron Man 3 and be done with it. So they're like, let's kind of wrap up his character. And then they were like, no, we're going to bring him back for Age of Ultron, because they wanted him to build Ultron. And then so all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, I built more suits after I destroyed them. Well, I got a new arc reactor now. And it's like, why? Why just like waste all this setup? I mean, for me, Civil War kind of does that, because it's like, you set up all these like major arcs in these previous movies that should have came to a head here, but they don't, because everything has to be jokes. Like, the whole thing with Civil War is that it's supposed to be, these characters actually fighting to the death, and it ends up being like, hey, we're just kind of joking around and flinging each other around in a freaking airport, like, and it's visually just like, it's not very visually pleasing.
It is, like I said, I feel like the reason why it's my favorite MCU movie isn't because of the plot. I liked the way that it was, and it's not my favorite MCU movie. I did not mean to say that. It's one of my favorites, but that's because there's so many that I don't really care for that much. That's like the main reason. Like I said, I feel like it could have been like so much cooler. It's just there's not like that many to pick from, like from the beginning. So, and any MCU movie that I really like Thor Ragnarok, perfect example. This movie is probably, I would say, is probably like in my top 3 for the MCU movies. It's just, it sucks because there's still so many problems I have with it. Like the ones that are on the top of my list, I have a bunch of problems with, or there's something that I could have gone like without. For Thor Ragnarok, it was really
I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine. For Thor Ragnarok, it was literally just that I could have gone without the whole Ellen or Hela.
Yeah, that should have been gone, because it sucks. She's like, I like Hela as a character, and I thought Cate Blanchett did the best that she could for the script she was given, but Hela's just there to be a classic I want to rule I want to just rule over the world and destroy everything because I'm evil.
She's there, and here's what I would say: never add a villain to a movie if they are just there to be like a formula for the movie, you know, to just have the movie progress. If you want to have a villain, put the villain in there because it's a cool villain.
I absolutely hate the depiction of the Grandmaster in that movie. He's not like what he is in the comics at all. He's like he's just not the Grandmaster at all. He's the Grandmaster. Like most of the characters in Ragnarok.
What they tried to do.
No. Well, the characters in Ragnarok are just the characters in name only. But even though I absolutely hate and despise what they did with the role of the Grandmaster in that movie, like to me the whole point of acting is to play something different than yourself, and they literally told Jeff Goldblum just be yourself in a fucking bathrobe, and like so I don't like any of that. But I will still acknowledge that he was a better villain than Hela, because he didn't want to just destroy the world. He didn't want to just rule the world. He was about hedonism and his own pleasure, and he was all about like just getting warriors to fight for him in his Colosseum and getting people to like party with him on his like planet and shit, his junk planet. Like that was an interesting villain because it was different than what we've seen before. Hela was just, I want to rule the world because I'm evil.
And that's why I actually appreciated the villain, because even though, you know, I'm not really that big of a fan of Jeff Goldblum either. I just don't think he's that like.
No,
I just don't think he's that funny.
He's not funny in Jurassic Park. He's not funny in the apartments, hotels, commercials.
I don't know. I don't think he's that funny.
He's not funny.
He's not my. He doesn't have my type of humor.
No.
I'm not one for that type.
Now George Carlin as the Grandmaster, I'd be into that.
He actually is really funny. That would be awesome.
Dude, imagine like the Grandmaster and it's George Carlin. He's like, hey, listen here, motherfuckers. The whole world's gonna fucking blow up anyway. So who even gives a fuck anyway? You know, you motherfuckers gotta fucking stop with this bullshit. Like, dude, that would be so awesome. I would love a George Carlin Grandmaster. Dude, I need to Photoshop that. That's gonna be the thumbnail for an upcoming stream.
That would work so well.
You and I are gonna review Thor Ragnarok, and I'm gonna the thumbnail, dude. Dude, the thumbnail for it's gonna be me as Thor. It's gonna be George Carlin as the Grandmaster. We'll get Bryce in there as Hulk. We'll get you in there as someone. We'll get Hank in there as someone.
I'll be Helena.
You'll be Hela in drag.
Get a picture of her in a nice looking like bikini or something.
And just put your face on there.
Yeah.
Where's Hank?
I don't know. Yeah, I think he said he was gonna be right back. I don't know where he went.
Because I'm kind of waiting for him to end the stream.
Forgive me for my absence.
Forgive me for absence.
Not forgetting.
Forgiven you or not, comrade. You died now. We end stream.
And today.
No forgiveness.
No forgiveness here. No forgiveness. We're about to end the stream because we've been going for like an hour and 20 minutes now. So,
if you're watching this back and you watch the whole thing and it's super long, why? Why did you waste your time?
If you're watching this...
I'm going to. I'll make the highlights.
If you guys are still watching this, I would recommend dropping a like so that you can still watch this video once it's unlisted. If not, well, we're gonna be signing off soon. So
a little way of trying to get you to get us some likes.
So we appreciate anyone who did join, and if you are rewatching this because you found this in the archive streams playlist, well then, welcome, and yeah, we will see you guys next time. Do you guys have anything you want to say?
Second channel.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Yep.